Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. It is Bruce Jordan of Michael Jordan Hotels. This episode is being sponsored by Windsor and Fisher Hospitality. We'll take care of all your hotel staff and needs. Today we have Hotel Equities in the house. Corbin, what's going on, buddy?
How we doing?
How
Good to
you
see you.
been? Man,
Absolutely doing
listen,
good.
it's so fun to have you guys here. So fun to be at this conference. I'm having a great time.
Absolutely. It's good to be out here in Vegas. I've been out here a little bit.
Yeah, you can't. Everybody loves Vegas. You can't
That's
beat
right.
it.
Just a certain amount of nights though, and then I'm good.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Especially after you finish going all in at the all in conference.
that's right.
Today, we're going to be talking about how to choose a hotel franchise. This is one of my favorite subjects because everybody has their own style, what they're looking for, and who better to do it than Hotel Equities. So, how did you get started in this business, Corbin?
Well, straight after college, I joined Hotel Equities through our management training program, which they do for recent college graduates. So I did about 2.5 years on property where I got everything from experience of sales, operations, maintenance, housekeeping, helped open a hotel over in Atlanta where we're based, and then kind of just jumped into the more corporate level side and did a little bit of asset management, and then now on the business development team.
Nice, nice. This is a tough business, especially when you're like first starting out. And a lot of hotel owners, they really don't know what franchise to choose because they're everyone's promising something and the contract says something. So like what are the top 5 things that you're looking for when you're choosing a franchise for?
Well, it's not a one size fits all approach. Definitely, there's a lot of different brands, 6 or 7 major brands, I'd say that everybody goes to. There's kind of the Marriott, Hilton, IHG, Hyatt, Wyndham, and Choice brands are the main ones people focus on. And it really depends on what the market need is, what you're going to look for. So first thing I like to look for is what is the existing supply in the market. So if it's a market that's already super crammed with Marriott and Hilton products, you have a chance to come in where and get the loyalty base of the IHG or Hyatt or Wyndham or Choice groups. So it really depends. And then also your cost to build. Some brands are going to be a little more expensive. Some brands are going to be a little more expensive on that side. And then also if you're doing a conversion or buying a piece of real estate, there's certain brands that are going to be a lot less cost heavy to transition over to a different brand if that's what you're looking to do. So it just really depends on those main ones. I guess 2 more I can hit on is just looking at the rate in the market.
Okay.
That's a big one, I think. Making sure that what you're building for the cost wise can fit what the revenues will be, because you don't want to build a hotel that you need to be hitting X number of dollars in rate and not be able to hit that.
Correct.
All right. And then my last one is probably going to be, one thing you need to look for is cost of staffing in those areas. Certain level of product might require more staffing that might not be available. If you're in a more rural environment or tertiary environment, you might not have everybody to staff full service hotels. So you're going to want to maybe look at the select service models that aren't as operational heavy on the employee count.
That makes sense. One of the things I tend to look for is actually the websites. Because when you're with a franchise, they have all their hotels on their websites, right? And you're not only competing with other people in your market, now you're competing against with a bunch of people.
Yes.
Yeah, we compete with people on the same website. And they're like maybe right across the street from you because even though they have a different brand name, they're still in that vicinity. So they can sell it as something different.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's getting a lot more condensed in those markets. A lot of the brands have 3, 4 different types of extended stay options now, and they're all in different tiers, but they also compete with each other. So you're kind of cannibalizing yourself in a way. So it's getting more confusing. And you're seeing more brands kind of dip down into the mid scale that we're seeing, and some are reaching up now. So the space is definitely getting crowded. So it's making sure you have the right operating partner and the right brand there to really sell and make sure that investment is sound.
Yeah, like when you're talking about brands, they're they could come up with a new brand tomorrow.
Very much so. And put it right next to you. Absolutely. So it's really just making sure you're working with the brand, making sure you have that good relationship where, hey, if this is going to be a true burden to your property where you aren't going to be able to keep hitting your debt service, you need to make that case to the brand. And they're a lot of times very open to listen and hear you out, because you're a partner of theirs, just like you're a partner of your operator and probably your partner of your lender. It's just all a relationship you need to make sure you maintain on that side. So there's a little bit of stiff arming sometimes involved, but you just got to kind of roll with the punches there.
Yeah, listen, that's smart. But I just have this one question because it's come across my desk a couple of times. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you recommend to the owner that you know what, it may be better to go with a different brand, and this is why?
Absolutely. We look at that all the time. So when a partner comes with us, they might have a specific brand in mind, saying this is what I like, this is what I stay at. but that's not always the case of what's going to be best fit for them. That's where I was talking about earlier. You want to make sure you look at what the market currently has in it. If it's really heavy with 3 different brands and there's not the 4th brand in there, that's where you want to say, all right, hey, I think we should look over here, because you're going to be competing with a lot of different people split the same pool of clientele. Where if you bring in this new brand, you have their whole different clientele base that maybe is staying at these other assets right now, that they would be more welcome to stay at your hotel because they just don't have that option right now.
Nice, nice. Listen, tell everybody how they get in touch with you.
Yeah, you can just reach out through Hotel Equities. My email address is corbin.tipton@Hotel Equities. We have a big team here, and we're always welcome to helping you out.
All right. Listen, thanks for being on the show.
Absolutely. I appreciate it.
And this is Bruce Short, the Michael Jordan Hotels, signing out.
Have a good one.
It's Peter Wenzel coming from Las Vegas at the 2025 All-In Hotel Equities Leadership Conference. I'd like to thank everyone that has sat down with Bruce Jordan today to talk about your experience and your insights throughout the industry. And if you are in need of hotel task force staffing, call me directly. Get in touch with me on LinkedIn. My cell phone number, 551-260-4453. My email address, and I look forward to meeting everybody and taking care of your hotel staffing needs. Call WNF and let us take your hotel one step forward and deliver the ultimate hospitality experience. Thank you.